Raday, Leavy.
Hey, what up, world? This is Raday here. Thank you for tuning into this edition of Raday's Rants. Today, we're going to talk about the bitch word. I mean, the B word. Well, bitch. That's what we're going to talk about today. Obviously, if you heard anything I've said to this point, you probably know how I feel about a lot of different things, and you probably already guessed, don't have a problem with the B word. Why is that? Because I understand the signs and times that I live in now. I understand that bitch means something different than what it meant before, right? But for what it's worth, I mean, is it a bad word? I don't know. It all depends on your interpretation of what bad is. But it's just a term of endearment now, right? Like, I mean, I'm not gonna do it, but I say, well, this bitch, bitch, please, and I just, right? It's just what it is, right? And I mean, and I get this is where a lot of people that subscribe to the old ways kind of come in and say, well, that's a bad word, and would you like your mom being called a bitch, or would you da 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 da? No, but I've heard my mom say it sometimes as a term of endearment. Like, if someone saying that's my mom as far as a term of endearment, no, I wouldn't have a problem with it. But they say, bitch, why don't you do that? Well, yeah, that's when, I gotta, that's when I gotta do what I gotta do, right? But, I mean, for what it is, it just is. Like, it all depends on how you use it. I mean, there's a lot of different words out there that if you just use as far as a term of endearment, that's what it is. But if you try to use it to hurt somebody, then it is what it is. But, old folks walking around talking about it's, or even young folks thinking like old folks walking around talking about, well, we walk around calling our women bitches and we da-da-da-da-da-da-da, which really ain't the problem. I mean, we could stop, as a generation, we could stop calling our women bitches, and the problem is still going to be there. Right? Because even in the old folks' day, they didn't call women bitches nearly as much as we do, and we're still here, and we still have these problems. So the term itself, it's not going to do nothing. If you change the culture and you change everything around it, then you're going to find the solutions that you're looking for. But I mean, even then, when we look at different words used for women, comparatively speaking, bitch ain't that bad, right? I mean, even then, let's take the word chick, right? Let's compare. Hold on, let me put this here: chick versus bitch. Why do I say that? Well, because if you look at just I'll say the Webster's dictionary, or the classical sense of the term of chick and bitch, a chick is a baby chicken, a bitch is a female dog, right? So when we look at chick and we look at bitch, I'm blocking the light here, but which one would you rather be, right? What good has a chick ever done for anybody? What good has a baby chicken ever? At least a bitch being a dog is man's best friend, right? There's I mean, if you look at just the classical sense of the word, that's what that means. And dogs do, and I'm getting to a point. I know you're about to shut it off, like, oh my God, this guy's. I know, I'm getting there, right? But just think about it. Bitch is a female dog. Dogs in and of themselves, they do a lot for people. All this other kind of good stuff. Even, just all that other kind of good stuff. I'm not gonna, police have dogs, firemen have dogs, everybody that. But what the fuck does a chick do? You can't even get nuggets off a chick, right? Like, you can't even get. I mean, a chick does nothing for you, but yet we're perfectly fine of calling a woman a chick. oh, this chick is da-da-da-da. A chick is fucking useless. It does nothing. At least a bitch can do something, right? But all that set aside, right? My main point that I'm trying to get to is this is a term of endearment that people don't have a problem with. This is a term of endearment that most people in my generation really don't have a problem with. But for what it's worth, why do we call our women anything but women? Why do I gotta call my woman a chick, or why do I gotta call her a bitch? Whether it's either out of anger or as a term of endearment. Like, why can't I just call her what the fuck her name is, right? You know, if your name is Michelle, why can't I just call you Michelle? Or why can't I just learn your name? Why can't I just call you a woman? Why do I gotta call you anything outside of your name in the first place? Why as a woman do you accept that I call you anything outside of your name in the first place? Right? Why do you accept me calling you a chick? Right? But for what it's worth, I think I said this before, I'll say it again. There's women who don't care to, you bitch this, bitch that, bitch that. But yet, all of a sudden, you call her, like I say, and I guess I'll get into this sometime soon, but, you call her like a red bone or something. They're like, what? Oh, no, I ain't know that. Or I ain't this and that. You better not. And it's like, whoa, everyone has their pressure points, right? Everybody has that thing that you call them, and it's like, whoa, man, let's, just don't, I mean, everybody's got that. But the way to avoid that is why don't we just call people what the fuck they're supposed to be called, right? Why don't I just call you woman? Why can't I just call you that? I mean, but for what it's worth, that's what it is. Like, am I saying it's okay to say bitch? It's okay. It's okay for you to say whatever you want to say as far as the context of how you want to say it, where you want to say it. It's you. All I'm saying is be you, do you. I can't tell you. I'm not your dad. Fuck, like I'm not big brother to you, right? You do what you want to do, right? I mean, for what it's worth, I know a lot of these people. Even old heads, I mean, I've been around them. I've been around old heads that have the talk that say, we need to stop calling our women bitches. And then I've been there when, it slipped out of their mouth. Man, I swear, I don't like to use this word, but she's acting like a real bitch. And it's like, well, what the fuck? Like, I mean, you already say it on your own time anyway, right? You just want to be politically correct and just say, oh, well, with that, I'm just going to let that be, and I'm going to get on to the next one. Thank you for tuning into this edition of Raday's Rants. A little bit of housekeeping. At Raday Leavy is my Twitter. Raday Leavy on Facebook and all that other good stuff. Raday, all day, every day, every time, all time. And with that, I'll see you later.